Hello fencers, welcome back to another training at Northwest Fencing Center. I'm Coach Simon and I will lead Footwork once again. We will begin immediately with the warm-up. For the warm-up today, we're going to start with a simple jog in place, relaxing the shoulders and keeping light feet. So let's begin. We're going to go for 30 seconds, jog in place. And as I jog, I'm going to loosen the shoulders, working my arms on each side. Again, I land light on the feet, trying to make as little noise as possible and avoid shocks in the knees. I'm going to go for 5 more seconds and relax. As I relax, I will stretch and work my shoulders a little bit with nice wide circles. One direction and then changing direction. Nice and wide, give the articulation a nice range of motion and loosen. I'm going to go back to jogging and work my knee up every 5 steps. Every 5, one of the knee goes up and I maintain the light steps. Work my hands in coordination with my legs. So when right knee goes up, left hand goes up. When left knee goes up, right hand goes up. And again, we'll do that for 30 seconds. Go for 10 more seconds. And relax. Alright, working arms again. I'm going to open and cross. I try to stretch back when I open and keep my arms fairly extended when I cross. Again, give it a nice range of motion and a nice stretch by going as far as I can on the opening and the cross. And I relax. Back to jogging, and I will this time work little kicks behind and begin. So 30 seconds, every 5, I'm going to kick. Work my breathing as I do the sequence. Trying to keep the shoulder line relaxed. And again, light stepping on the ground. 5 more seconds. And relax. Shake it out. Let's work a little bit of stretching. So from feet slightly apart, I'm going to move my right leg out. Land the right foot and stretch toward that right leg. So my right leg is bending, my left leg stays straight, and I stretch this way. From there, I'm going to shift, straighten the right leg, bend the left leg, and again stretch on that left side. And I'm going to go back and forth a few times to the right, to the left. I go low progressively. To the right again, to the left one more time, and I'm going to relax. All right, for my next series, I'm going to bring the pace up a little bit with some jumping jacks. I will begin with my feet slightly apart and with a little jump, open the legs and bring the hands up. I'm going to go for a series of 10. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. I relax for about 10 seconds and I will do another set of 10. So get ready, feet in line, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. For my next series of stretch, I'm going to do a forward lunge. I will start with my feet next to each other, bring my right leg ahead, and land in a squat, just like that. From that squat position, I'm going to lower, do little swings. I can have my balance here and reset. I will then switch, bring the next leg and stretch. Note that on that forward lunge, my legs stay in line. Okay, my right foot, the foot that stays behind is straight. The foot that stays in front is also straight, both parallel. And I stretch. And I'm going to switch back and forth on the right, on the left, 10 times. So let's go. If you already started, keep going until you did 10 lunge on each leg. So we got 4, 5. I control my balance. Again, my arms are active. 7, 8, 9, and 10, and I relax. Let's go for another couple set of jumping jacks, again to bring the intensity a little higher. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax, 10 seconds. And we'll go again. Get in position. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And shake it out. All right. Let's work a little bit more stretch on the lunges. I will, in the next series, also challenge my balance. I will bring one knee up and then bring that leg that's up to the side into a side lunge. 10 times. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back up before you break and switch legs. So let's begin. 1, 2, balance every time you come back to the center. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and shake it out. I will complete my warm-up with just a few fencing lunges. So from my on guard position, I'm going to work with the slow lunge, short lunge, and work over here. All right, I can switch the stance, lunge to my offside, come back to my good side, and add a little bit of stretch to it. From there, I'm going to recover in a relaxed motion and shake it out. All right, for the footwork today, we are going to focus on some basics and a little bit of coordination. We will begin with advance and retreat and focus more specifically on the size of this advance and retreat. So for my first series, I will start from my on guard position, work a small half step forward once, reset, twice, reset, then advance. In both of the half step, my center of balance moves slightly forward, so my hip line, then come back, then actually move. And then I will do, after a couple advances, the same thing with retreat. So half retreat, my center of balance moves a little bit, then I execute my retreat. And again, 1, 2, and retreat. And back to the advance. 1, 2, advance. Second one, 1, 2, advance, and 2, retreat again. 1, 2, retreat. 1, 2, retreat. And shake it out. We're going to do that a few times. We'll work shorter series to give the legs a little bit more time to start working today. Note that on the half steps, my feet move apart, still my legs are both flexed. So let's go back to the sequence, half step, both legs are still flexed. I reset again, half step, both legs flex, and advance, and again, half, reset, advance, with the retreat, half retreat, actual retreat, and again, 1, 2, 3, and advance again, 1, 2, advance, 1, 2, advance, into the retreat, 1, 2, retreat, 1, 2, retreat, and relax. Alright, so we worked on the little movement of the feet, making sure legs stay flexed. For my next series, I'm going to focus a little more on the flow and trying to keep front foot and back foot more connected and moving without interruption. So what I will do is, from the angled position, work 4 taps from back, and then advance. So in terms of pace, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the same rhythm. 5, 6 being the actual advance. So let's begin with the front foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After I did it 3 times forward, I will do the same thing with the retreat. Starting with the back foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And shake it out. As you work the 1, 2, 3, 4, try to maintain the shoulders level, so not too much up and down. By working the legs mostly. Tighten the abs so there is a nice separation between leg work and upper body. So let's go again. Same sequence. 4 taps followed by the step. Same rhythm on all 6 tempos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I do it again. Switching to retreat. And relax. Note that on these little steps, my feet barely leave the ground, which allows me to have a motion that influences less my balance. There is less up movement, so my balance is easier to control. Also, it means that my foot is closer to the ground, and if needed, I can quickly bring that foot back to floor and push if I need. Let's go back to the half step, followed by the actual step. And let's focus a little more this time on the size of the step. Starting with advance, I'm going to work a half advance, very small, not even the full length of the foot. So a half advance. From there, I'm going to do the advance. Advance. It's small. Half advance, advance. Half advance, advance. I did 3 advances. I'm going to try now to cover the same distance with only 2 retreat. So I'm going to do my half retreat and then stretch even more with that back leg. Nice and far. And again, half retreat and long stretch for a long retreat. And back to 3 advances. So small half, small step, small half, small step, small half, small step. Switching to retreat, small half, big step. Small half, big step. And again advance. Small, 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 and retreat. Small, big, and relax. We're going to do the same set a second time, so you get a nice control over the length of your step, working smaller on the advance, longer on the retreat. The idea behind the small advance is to be more cautious on the preparation. The idea behind the long retreat is to be more efficient in a defensive movement where I try to pull the target. So let's go again. Small half step, small advance. Small half step, small advance. Small half step, small advance. Small half step back, big retreat. Small half step back, big retreat. And again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and switching, 1, big 2, 1, big retreat. And one more time, half and small advance, half, small advance, half, small advance. Switching, half, big retreat, half, big retreat, and relax. As I worked my big retreat, one of the things I focused on was to control from the abs where my shoulders stand. So as I push farther, as I put more energy into it, I maintain my upper body in place, ready for parries, counterattacks, or anything I may need. All right, so let's combine now the size of the step and the flow of the feet. Back to the idea of 4 taps, followed by the step. I will now do it 3 times with the advance, focusing small advances. 2 times with the retreat, focusing on big retreat. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, small advance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, small advance again. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switching to retreat. 5 and 6 will be big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again. Nice switch. And one more time. We're going to do that set a second time to really get everything in mind before we switch a different focus. As I get more comfortable with the sequence, I try to connect more and more the rhythm. Instead of going 6, stop, then repeat 6, I'm going to keep going 6 to 12 to 18 with no interruption. So let's get in place. Nice and flex, chest is up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I keep going all the way to 18. I didn't stop. Same with the retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And again. time. And I relax. Shake it out. Let's do a couple series of lunges. I'm going to maintain a little bit of half step in there just to reinforce some of these connections. So from your en garde position, you are going to work half step, then extend and lunge. Recover, reset your distance, and again 5 repetitions. Half step, extend, lunge, reset, 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 and relax. I'm going to do another set of 5 now. The extend and the lunge will happen together. My arm is going to stay short on the half step, and from there trigger the lunge and the extend together and reset. Let's go for 5. Half, commit, and recover. Half, commit. As I work my half step, I make sure my arm is ready for the extend. I do not want the arm to be late when I push, so I make it available and then release it. One more lunge, half, push, recover, and shake it out. All right, next series will have a little more coordination involved. So my arm is going to move now. So if you have a weapon, you may use a weapon for this series. If not, you can do a perfect job without a weapon. I will use my foil for demonstration, but again, don't worry if you do not have a weapon with you. So next set, I'm going to work my half step, and with the half step, I'm going to link and extend. More precisely, I'm going to start the extend, so my elbow is going to start moving, and my front foot is going to follow. So start the extend, front foot, reset again. Start the extend, half step, reset, and for the third one, start the extend, full step. Start the extend, full step, and I reset. And again, extend, half step, reset. Extend, half step, reset, extend, full step. I work my extend slow, so I get a nice feeling for the connection. Move and move. And again, move the arm, move the foot. Move the arm, push from the back leg. Again, I do it from that angle. I start the extend, the foot follow. Again, start the extend, foot follow, and third time, start the extend, back foot push, and reset. Couple more times. 1, reset. 1, reset. 1, 2, and reset. And again, last time. Arm leads the coordination. Up, up, and reset, and shake it out. All right, I'm going now to work that advance led by the extend, and I will focus on what my arm do on the retreat. So same, start, extend, advance. I finish my advance, my extend is still out. I'm going to retreat, and as my front foot land, my arm came back to the en garde position. So let's go again. Start the extend, advance, start the retreat, recover. 1, 2, and again. 1, 2. I delay that hand recover. 1, 2. We're going to do one more. 1, 2. And relax. Because advance and retreat are fairly short motions, work slower at that stage in the class. Work slower so you get a good notion of when the foot start, when the arms start. All right, I'm going now to focus exclusively on the retreat. Again, focus on the hand motion on the front foot, and this time the hand motion is going to be a parry. So I will start on guard position, start my retreat, and parry as I finish the retreat. Any parry can work in this one. So retreat, up, I want parry 8, and I reset. Next one I will go to parry 4, retreat, parry 4, and reset. Retreat, up, parry 7. Go ahead, we're going to do a series of 10. Each step, try to do a different parry. Up. Focusing on the timing on the front foot. So pull the distance, move the hand, and reset. Pull the distance, move the hand, and reset. Pull the distance, move the hand, reset. Reset and relax. We're going to do the same sequence one more time. I will do it from the side this time, and I will ask you to pay attention to my elbow. I work from my on-guard position, elbow away from the body, keeping the thread far, and as I work my parry, I'm going to keep that elbow over there. So let's go for 10, retreat with parry on the front foot. Let's go. Front foot parry and reset. Up and reset. Pull and parry and reset. Pull, parry and reset. I'm working a long retreat to pull the distance really away from my opponent. My parry is strong, but is even stronger if I pull the distance in the center. Up. And reset. Relax. All right, back to the advance. I'm going to combine the half step and then the coordination of arm pulling. So I will start with the half step. My arm is going to remain short, and then from there pull into an advance. I'm going to reset with 2 retreat. My arm is going to recover on the front foot of the first retreat. So let's go. Half step, extend, push. 1 and 2. Half step, extend, push. 1 and 2. And again. 1, extend, push. 1, extend, push. 1, extend, push. Relax. We're going to do the same series one more time, and extra little focus, strong push on this back leg. As I extend and commit, I'm going to make the advance a little stronger. So little note, we talked earlier about small advances. When doing preparation, at this point, the extend and the advance are not a preparation, they are a commitment. So I can push and work something a little bigger. So let's go. Half step, extend, big push. And then reset, arm on the front foot. 1, 2, big push. 1, extend, big push. 1, extend, big push. So I start pushing before the extend is complete. I start and follow with the feet. I start, follow with the feet. A few more. 1, 2. 1, 2. One more. 1, 2. And shake it out. And we are back to retreat now. And we are going to work 2 parries within the 1 retreat. So my hand is going to move as I pull my back foot, and again as I bring my front foot. Like in the previous sequence, the parries could be anything. Any combination of parries work right now. 6-6, 6-4, 6-7, 8-6, whatever. As long as you put the hand with each leg, we're good to go. So let's begin. We're going to do 10 retreat with 2 parries. And I will start with 6-8. 1, 2, 6, 8, and reset. I will go 8-4, 8-4, and reset. 4-6, 4-6, and reset. 8-7, 8-7, and reset. 4-7, 4-7, reset. 6-7, and reset. 4-8, and reset. 6-6, and reset. So do your own as we work through the 10 repetitions. Make sure that your parry is complete by the time you complete the step. Relax. We're going to do a second set. I will stay quiet on the next set so you can work the combination of parries. You decide. So get back in place. Let's go for 10 retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. All right, let's go back to a series of lunges. I'm going to combine the retreat with the lunge this time. So 5 reps of my 2 parries as I retreat. 1, 2, followed by the riposte with the lunge. Recover and go again 5 times. So let's go. Retreat with 2 parries. Lunge as a riposte. Recover. Again, you can mix up which parries you are doing. That was 5. I'm going to relax for a few seconds and do another set of 5. So let's get back in place. Do 5 more again. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, recover and shake it out. All right, back to advances, and this time we are going to work a coordination on the back foot of the advance. Good coordination to have when I change the rhythm or work a feint disengage on an attack. So to really isolate this coordination, I'm going to start my advance, controlling the front foot. As my back foot comes back forward, I'm going to extend. From there, I'm going to move my back foot again, back. As I move this back foot back, I'm going to recover my arm and bring it and extend. 1, 2, 1, 2, and reset with the retreat. And I go again. Advance, extend on back foot. I keep the extend, work back and forth a couple times. Then the retreat, recovering on front foot. Let's do a series of 10 of that small sequence. So let's go. From back, back, reset, back, reset, and retreat. Again. From back, reset, back, reset, back, and retreat. And again. From back, work that back leg with the arm and the recover. 1, 2. Reset. 2 again. Reset. 2 again. And recover. 1, 2. Reset. Check it out. We'll do 5 more. Really to be clear on that specific coordination. So let's go. I start my advance. Front foot extend. Recover again. Front foot extend. Back foot, sorry. Back foot extend and the retreat. Again. From back. 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 And the reset. A few more. Reset. Couple more. One. Check it out. And we are going now to combine it with the lunge. I mentioned just before this last series that this coordination can be good when used with a feint. The idea being to move forward toward the target and feint just before the final tempo of the lunge. I feint with my back foot here, then change the target, or change the rhythm, or both. So let's go for 2 sets of 5. Extend on back foot, followed by lunge. If you want to add a disengage or a curl over to the lunge, you may do that. So let's go. Focusing, extend on back foot, followed by lunge, and recover. Again, from back and lunge. From back and lunge. From back and lunge. One more time. Recover, shake it out. We will do another set of 5. If you want to add more rhythm, more speed, go ahead. Make sure you maintain proper balance. Make sure you maintain the advance fairly small, not too big, as you don't want to be counter-attacked in your advanced lunge. So let's go in place for 5 more reps. Advanced lunge extending on back foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. All right, for my next series, I'm going to combine the half advance and the retreat, so you can call it a check step as well. I'm going to keep the term half advance right now, so it's more clear in terms of coordination. So what we will do is the half advance followed by the extend, followed by the retreat. Good coordination if I want to counter-attack before getting away. I move the front foot to get a little closer, counter-attack, and get out. So let's go. 5 reps, half step, extend, retreat. And the retreat is going to be a long retreat. Again, half step, extend, long retreat. Half step, extend, long retreat. I keep my extend all the way until I'm completely done moving. Again, half step, extend, long retreat. One more, and reset. I'm going to add the epee. So I hope you guessed it. The epee is going to happen now on the retreat, and more precisely on the front foot of that retreat. The retreat is long, but the retreat is also quick. So I'm going to work my front foot, counter-attack, get out, and epee. I will work epee 8 from my extend. You may work different epees if you want. So let's go for 5 repetitions of that coordination. Front foot, counter-attack, retreat, epee, and reset. And again, front foot, half step, counter-attack, retreat, epee, and reset. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Relax. We're going to do the same set one more time. I will do it facing the camera so you can observe my arms staying in line on the counter attack and the epee closing the line. I will also mix my epees to show different options. So let's go. Up, front foot, counter attack, retreat, epee, and reset. Front foot, counter attack, retreat, epee. I'm stable at the end of that retreat. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, and reset. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and reset. Check it out. And for the final addition to this sequence, we will add the riposte with the lunge. So same coordination, front foot, followed by the extend, a long retreat with epee on the front foot of that retreat, and from there extend and push for the riposte. While on the riposte, I will have a slight lead with the tip. So I start the hand, the foot follow very close behind. So we'll do 10 reps of that final sequence. So let's get in place. Half step, counter attack, retreat, epee, and riposte. 1. Mix your epees if you want. 2. Make sure you are nicely balanced before your lunge. 3, 4, 5. Relax. We have 5 more to do. Let's go. Half step, counter attack, retreat, epee, and riposte. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Couple more. Keep mixing your epees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Recover and relax. And that's it for today. Thanks for joining the class. If you have any question or comments, leave a comment at the bottom of the page. If you enjoyed the video, like it and subscribe to the channel to be getting alerts on new content. Finally, we have reopened the club this week for lessons, so club members, don't forget to check the online schedule, and we are looking forward to have you back on this trip. See you next time.